All right, so here we're gonna practice our fact families. So just like we had a little bit of practice before, a fact family, which means the different options that we have to get the answers, okay? So there's different ways. So with three numbers, the three numbers can have a fact family, okay? Which means that you can add two numbers together and then you can swap it and add the other way, add it the other way. And then you can subtract it and then subtract it again using the other number. Let's take a look and see what this looks like, okay? So our fact family. So we have 6, 11, and 5. Well, we always know that the biggest number is at the end when we add. That's the important thing. The biggest number is at the end. The two smaller ones go at the beginning. So 6 plus 5 equals 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But what if we switched it around and we did 5 plus 6? Does that equal 11 as well? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They both equal 11, so that's correct. What if we did 11 plus, minus 5? We have 11, and we took away 5. What do we have left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Did we still use the three numbers, 11, 5, and 6? 11, 5, and 6. Yes. And what if we did it the other way, where we subtracted 6 instead? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Do we come up with 5 at the end? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Yes. Did we use all three numbers? 11, 6, 5. Yes, we did. Now I'm going to use some crayons to help us to practice. Okay, so for this problem, I'm going to use 9 is blue, 5 is red, and 14 is green. Okay, so I have 9 and 5. 9 and 5. And I should get 14 when I add these two together. So let's see if we have 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Did I get 14? Yes, I did. Got my 14. Now, what if I did it the other way and I added 5 plus 9? 5 plus what to make 14? Do I still have 9 over here? Here's my 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But am I going to have 9 here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yes, I do. So that means I get to write my 9. So as long as your three numbers in the boxes are in every problem, you're doing a great job. Okay? So what if we had 14 minus 5? So here's my green, then I'm going to subtract my red, and let's see if it gives me my blue. Okay, so there's my total of 14, and I'm going to cross off 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many are left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 is correct, and I did good. Now what if we did it the other way? What if we had our 14? And what if we ended up with a 5 at the end? What would go in the middle here? What number? We have our 14 and we had our 5. So what number should be right here? 9. Let's see if we're correct, okay? Let's see what happens if we subtracted 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. If I subtracted my 9, is my answer 5? Do I have 5 left over? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Great job. We did that. So I want you guys to practice number 3 on your own. And let's see if you can make sure that you have all of these 3 numbers in each of these problems. Okay? And then I want you to practice. 9 plus 5 equals 14. And 5 plus 9 equals 14. Remember, we used to do that with our monster math. I used to have you guys roll the monster dice, and then we would add them together. And I would tell you, 2 plus 3 and 3 plus 2 equals 5. So this is where you're gonna practice, okay? All right, let's turn the page. So our fact families, we're gonna practice here. So for the number 15, we have 8 and 7 should equal 15, okay? So we can start with this number. So 7 plus 8 equals 15, which that's what they wrote here. 7 plus 8 equals 15. Forgive my tracing. And then we can go the other way. 8 plus 7 equals 15. Okay? And then when we subtract, we have to go starting at the top. 15 minus 8 equals 7. And then we start at the top again and go the other way. 15 minus 7 equals 8. Okay? So I'm going to help you with some starters of this problem number 2. Okay? So we have our two numbers. When we add, we start in the bottom and we go up. So we can do 10 plus 8 equals 18. 10 plus 8 equals 18. And then we can go the other way. 8 plus 10 equals 18. Okay? And then for a subtraction, we can go 18 minus 10 equals 8. And then 18 minus 8 to equal what? You guys get to solve that one on your own. Okay, so which related facts describe this picture? Well, we have a whole set of numbers here. So what I'm thinking we should do is we should count all the dogs and see what we can come up with. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So there's 11 dogs in all. Okay, that's what I know. 11 dogs in all. And then how many are in this group? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. And how many are in this group? 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so what I know is that my numbers, when I have these related fact families, I should have these three numbers in each problem, 11, 7, and 4. Let's take a look and see which ones have 11, 7, and 4. I have a 4, I have 11, and I have 15. Oh, that's not going to work. 11, 7, and 4 is what I'm looking for. 11, 4, 7. Oh, looks good so far. 7, 4, 11. That looks good so far. I'm going to just put a little mark here because what if I'm wrong? You never know. Let's look at number C. 3, 7, and 10. Well, we have 7, but we have 4 and 11, so this doesn't work. And then we have 7, 4, and 3. 7 and 4, that looks good, but where did they get the 3? We have 11. So this one does not work. So our letter B is our correct answer. Okay? Very good. Moving on. All right, let's go to 6-5. So we're going to use addition to help us subtract. Okay, let's read here. You can use an addition fact to help you write a subtraction fact with the same numbers. So what that means is when you have 6 plus 5 equals 11, it also is true if you say 11 minus 5 equals 6. They have the same three numbers, 6, 5, and 11. 6, 5, and 11. Okay? So let's see what we can come up with here. 4 plus 9 equals 13. Our last number becomes our first number. 13 minus 9 should equal 4. Looks good, right? They have our 13. They have their 4 dark ones and 9 light ones. And there's a total of 13. Then they're going to have 13 total ones and they're subtracting 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then they're left with 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. Very good. All right, let's see what we come up with here. We have 8 dark ones and 7 light ones. So let's go ahead and add them all together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And of our 15, here we're going to subtract or take away 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. How many are left? We're going to put that answer here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, I know I'm correct when I have the same 3 numbers. Okay? That's how I know I'm correct. So go ahead and give yourself some practice for numbers 3 and number 4. And let's turn the page. All right, we're going to use addition to subtract again, and we're going to complete the model, okay? So that's basically, we're just kind of making like this triangle shape, all right? So we're either starting here and going here and going here and going back, whatever. We're going to find out, okay? So let's see what we got. So if we have 18 minus 10, 18 minus 8 equals 10. Yes. But if we start at 8, what are we adding to get 18? 8 plus 10 equals 18. Do they have the same 3 numbers? 8 and 8, 10 and 10, 18 and 18? Good job. All right, so let's see what we have here. We have 15 and 6. What do we get with this answer here? Let's see what we can do. So 15 minus 6. So what I'm going to do, because I really don't know how to get that answer, so I like to draw pictures. So I'm going to start with a picture. I'm going to count, and I'm going to draw 15 things. 1, 2, 3. And you don't have to draw. If you have the buttons or the beans or the crayons or the coins or whatever you have, you just put 15 out, and then you just take away or slide away the other, the number that you need. But I'm going to draw because I don't have that right now. So 15. So 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, okay? Then we're going to subtract 6. So starting at the end, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so how many are left? Let's count the ones I did not cross out. And that should be my answer for here and here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so 15 minus 6 equals 9. Makes sense. But now I want to find out does 6 plus 9 maybe equal 15? I have my 6 that I crossed out, and I have my 9 here. It was a total of 15, but maybe this triangle method that I used earlier, maybe that'll help me figure it out. So I had 15, I took 6, and I got 9. But does 6 plus 9 equal 15? Let's see. 6 plus 9 equal 15. Oh, it looks good. Very cool. So let's see, we're gonna probably use that triangle method again later on. All right, so which addition fact will help you solve 14 minus 9? Okay, so 14 minus 9. I don't know how I'm going to do that, except maybe I should draw out 14 and see what's that third number I need, because that usually helps me. When I have that third number, I know what my third number should be. So, let's see what we come up with. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. I know I'm going off on this page. I'm sorry. Okay. If you don't want to draw, you're totally fine. You know what? Forget it. I'm going to draw them underneath just so we don't go into the next problem, okay? So I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I'm going to do 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay. The other thing, my friends, you can do, if you don't want to draw it out, you don't have to, but just make sure that you have these two numbers in the problem. So I can just go down the list and see, are those two numbers in the problem? If they are, then that's your answer. So I have 5, 14, and 19. Well, I have my 14 here, but I don't have a 9, so I can't use that. I have 14 and 9, so I have 5, 9, and 14. Well, I have my 9 and I have a 14. I don't know what that number should be just yet, so I'm going to just put a check right there. And then I have 14 and 9. Well, I have my 9 here, but there's a 4 and a 13, which I don't have there, so crossing that one out. And then I have a 5, 7, and 12. Well, none of those numbers are in my problem, so it looks like that's the only choice, but I still don't know what that number is to be sure. So this is why I'm going to be doing this. So I have 14, and I'm going to take away 9. So let's see what we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Now to get my answer, let's see if we're correct. How many do I have left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So my answer should have 14, 9, and 5. 14, 9, and 5. So we were correct. Good job. All right, so for here, draw the missing shape, then explain how you know. So if a trapezoid plus a circle equals a triangle, okay, our last one becomes the first one, then a triangle minus a trapezoid equals a what? Well, I have my triangle and the triangle, and I have my trapezoid and my trapezoid, but what is missing? The circle. That is correct. And how do you know? How do you know that that was the missing one? Because when you're adding, the same 3 numbers or the same 3 shapes must be in each problem, okay? So I'm just gonna put the same 3 shapes must be in each problem. Okay? Sorry for my printing, but that is going to be it for this week, my friends. Go ahead and review these videos as much as you need, and if you have any questions, you can always ask for help. But until next time, I will see you guys soon. Happy learning, my friends. Take care. Bye-bye.